Okay. So very good evening to everyone. So let us start the discussion. In the meantime, people will be joining because I can understand, though I have kept it on a Saturday, but still many people has to come home from their work and they might be joining a little bit late. So let us start with the discussions. Now the thing is that first of all, I should introduce myself because many people doesn't know me well. Many people don't have an idea, and I know many ones do know me. So I'm Ananya and I'm from management background. I was basically into HR, which is human resource. I guess all of you have faced a HR who are working in corporates. So everybody knows the HR interview you have faced. You have been dealing with the HR when you are doing any kind of work. So those who are into job or even preparing for a job, they have an idea about HR. So HR, human resource was my field. I am basically from the management field, and I had started my career with corporates. Later on, moved on into the academic field where I've been teaching with management or hotel management colleges. So from there, I never thought I would take up communication as a subject, or I would be focusing on communication. But it is actually my students, it is actually the love I have got from my students, from my college, and definitely from another platform which most of you will know here is Cognize Nutrition. Okay, so I will definitely elaborate each and everything. So in management or hotel management, this kind of professions, communication skills is a very important part, even in every field. But in this kind of colleges, there is a special class on grooming, personality development, communications, and I had been taking with that, been associated with that, and I found that I am really getting good feedbacks. So during the lockdown, actually I got associated with a nutrition platform. There are few people here who are not from nutrition platform, I know, but most of the people are here from nutrition background also. And the reason is that I started my online classes because apart from that, I used to take college classes. So I started my online classes with this particular platform whose name is Cognize Nutrition, which is training dietitians, which is a training, online training platform for dietitians. And I was taking communication classes for that platform. That time I didn't start my own classes or communication freelance classes. So after taking that, I was getting very good feedbacks. Many students have given me nice feedbacks. They have got benefited. So after that, with the request of different students related to that platform only, I started my own freelance classes. Okay, so I possibly started in 2021. In 20, this nutrition platform, I got associated with this nutrition platform. So in 21, possibly I started my own batches. I started my journey of taking online classes apart from the college classes, keeping in view that there are many courses, there are many colleges where communication skills or grooming is not a part of the college curriculum. But everybody needs communication skills, English speaking skills, whatever you call, in their job oriented, in their business, in whether you are doing a job, whether you are doing freelancing, whether you are having your YouTube channel, everywhere you need communication skills. When I'm talking about communication skills, I'm not specially talking about English. I'm talking about the art of speaking, the way you can speak and attract, or the way you can speak and what I would say, you can influence people. Nowadays, a very common term we get in the social media is influencer. So to be an influencer, those who are social media influencers here, I'm sure there are many social media influencers. And how do they influence people? They would know this better than me, that to influence people, you need to speak in a nice way. If it is something you are coming into the video, you need communication skills, whether it is in English, Hindi, any other Bengali, any languages. There is an art of speaking by which we can influence people, by which we can convince people. People would like to hear us. Okay, so this is about communication skills. So from there, the journey of this freelance online classes has started. And because it was a lockdown time, it started online. And the benefit of doing is this online is people from different places can join these classes, not only from Kolkata. Because if I do it in Kolkata in offline mode, though I have some ideas, or though I have some planning of doing it offline mode sometimes in future, but the benefit of online is many people can join this. Okay, so this is and that is why I told about this Cognize Nutrition or my association with this nutrition platform, because there are a few people here who are from non-nutrition background who have also shown interest to do these classes with me. So I want to tell you, you might get people here who are maximum from nutrition background because of this reason, that my journey of freelance started with the nutrition students. But this classes which we are going to start in July is specifically for any field, for any profession. It will be general classes for anyone who would like to improve themselves for their job, for their business, for freelancing, for doing anything in life. You, even for your personal life, you will need communication skills. Okay, so these two courses, communication skills and spoken English, these classes will be for anyone who wants to improve their skills. It is not specific to any particular profession, but I will also highlight, as these batches will be small batches and there will be individual attention which is given to each and every student, to their problems, interacting with, because every student don't come with the same problems. Every student has different problems, different kind of fear, different kind of nervousness. So I try to focus on each and every student and try to understand their problems, and then try to give personalized help. So what we are going to learn, what will be the kind of practices, we are definitely going to discuss on that. Okay, so the first thing we will start the discussion with is the spoken English classes, obviously. Now whether it is spoken English or whether it is communication skills, the main thing is, there are many students who have called me for these classes and they have asked me, can I improve myself in this 2-3 months? And some students are being asking, I need to improve myself immediately, like after a week, after 20 days, I have to crack a job interview. So can you help me improve myself in this 20? So there are two kind of questions I have faced. One is 2-3 months enough for learning these things? Another question is, can I do this very fast? So some people wants to develop themselves very fast, and some people are not sure whether they are going to develop themselves in this 2-3 months or not. Okay, so I want to clarify that if you want to develop yourselves, then you can develop every day. You have to set a target that within 7 days, how much development you want to see in yourself. Within 14 days, how much development you want to see in yourself. And I will help you to set the targets. But please don't expect that just joining the courses and doing the classes and after 2 months, you will see yourself in a totally different position. No. You have to be active. If I am giving 50% contribution, you have to give your 50% contribution. What I mean is, in every batch, I have seen students, like if I have having 10 students, for example, maybe 5 students are very active. They are continuously, they call me, they text me, ma'am, I want to do this, ma'am, I have done this exercise, ma'am, I have done this practice which you have given me. And there are a set of students, a few number of students who are reluctant, okay, who are doing the class sometimes not doing the class, and at the end of this course they will expect that they will improve equally. No, it will not happen like that. Okay, so I have a few students with me. I know many students are there with me. So 3-4 students, I was having a conversation with them, and they had told that they would like to share a feedback on how they have tried to improve themselves, whether it is, you can share in English or Bengali or Hindi. So first I would like to call Nilanjana, who is an old batch student, who is a last batch student of mine. Nilanjana, the purpose of calling Nilanjana first is because she is very unwell. Still, she wanted to be a part of this class. I'm really happy that when old students are supporting me, they are trying to be a part of the class. They are helping me to create the new batches. So that is a really great feeling. And this is why I wanted to call them, because when you are joining these courses, you are a part of AG communication skills for as long as you want. If you want to improve yourselves, the journey is not ending in 2-3 months. If you stay connected with me, you can even attend classes, extra classes with the next batches. I have told the last batch students also, like Nilanjana can tell, that they can be with me. If Nilanjana wants to improve herself, I will allow her to attend classes with the next batches also. Because like Nilanjana, there are many other students who are really active and want to improve themselves. Okay, Nilanjana, can you share some feedback in Bengali or in English, whatever you want? Because communication skills, as I told, is about every language. But yes, if you share in English, it will be good that everybody will understand.
Yes, ma'am, of course.
Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening to everyone. Thank you for allowing me to speak on this forum. I used to face a lot of challenges in having a conversation with others due to a lack of confidence, and my fluency in English was not good. But I think I have overcome those challenges up to some extent. Uh, Now I feel more confident whenever I talk to others. I used to fumble a lot, but that problem has reduced as well. I'm still working on improving my communication skill. Uh, when I joined this course, my knowledge was limited, but now I know much more than I used to know. So thank you, ma'am, for teaching us how to communicate with people more effectively. I think you will also find this course helpful. আমি এটা এখন পুরোটা इंग्लिश में बोलना বা मैं हिंदी में बोलना चाहती हूँ कि मैं ये पूरा इंग्लिश में बोला क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि अभी मैं बोल पा रही हूँ और जो मेरा जो नर्वसनेस था और मेरा जो मतलब कॉन्फिडेंस लैक ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस जो था
वो काफी हद तक रिमूव हुआ है.
हाँ, वो काफी हद तक रिमूव हुआ है और आई डोंट नो मतलब मुझे नहीं पता कि मैं ठीक ठाक बोल पा रही हूँ कि नहीं. मैम ऑल्सो सेड दैट कि मैं ठीक हूँ या नहीं, पर मुझे लगता है कि मैं इम्प्रूव कर रही हूँ और ये कम्युनिकेशन और स्पोकन इंग्लिश एक दिन में या जल्दी जल्दी सीखने से नहीं होता है. ये आपको अगर 50% आप किसी भी कोर्स कर रहे हो तो उनका क्रेडिट जाता है कि 50% और 50%, और मैं अगर मान लेता हूँ कि 70% भी उन लोगों का क्रेडिट है तो 30% एफर्ट आपको भी देना चाहिए.
राइट.
क्योंकि सिर्फ पढ़ने से, जैसे कि हम मतलब हम बचपन से जो लैंग्वेज जो हमने सीखा है तो हम कैसे सीखा, हम सुन के सीखे हैं, ठीक है. तो पहले क्या हम बोल पाते थे, हम तो नहीं बोल पाते थे. फिर अब हम तो मतलब मैं तो बंगाली हूँ, मैं बंगाली में बात करती हूँ और हिंदी मुझे सुन सुन के आदत पड़ा है कि मैं थोड़ा सा हिंदी भी बोल पाती हूँ.
राइट.
तो यही मतलब जल्दी जल्दी कुछ भी नहीं होता है, एफर्ट डालना पड़ता है, सीखना पड़ता है. और मतलब मैं द वे मतलब जिस वे में मैं बात कर रही हूँ ये मैडम ने ही सिखाया है कि फर्स्ट काम एंड देन फ्रेम द सेंटेंसेस एंड देन यू स्पीक कामली. तो यही मेरा फीडबैक है और थैंक यू मैम एंड थैंक यू सर for giving me this opportunity in this platform.
Thank you so much, Nilanjana. Thank you. You have really spoken well. I would like to say Nilanjana has spoken in 2 languages, which is not her mother tongue. Both English and Hindi is not her mother tongue. Still, she has spoken in 2 languages, keeping in mind that if she is speaking in Bengali, maybe few people, I know maybe many of you are a Bengali here, but even few of the people are here who will not understand if she is speaking in Bengali. So it is good to love your mother tongue. It is always good to be proud about your mother tongue. But sometimes we have to keep in mind that if I speak in my mother tongue, maybe let's say the 90% people will understand because they are Bengali. But the few people who will not understand will feel deprived कि नीलांजना ने क्या बोला. तो नीलांजना ने बहुत अच्छी तरह से कोशिश करके हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश बोथ द थिंग्स, none of this is her mother tongue. Okay, and even in Hindi when I will speak Hindi, मुझे भी mistakes होता है, बहुत mistake होता है मेरे से, but I learn from my surroundings. Okay, so this is like a mutual helping attitude also, that I want everyone to understand my words. Nilanjana has told a very interesting thing. Thank you, Nilanjana, for your that you have connected, that you have told whatever. She has told, whether I'm good or not, ma'am can tell. No, Nilanjana, you are confidently switching on the camera and speaking. This is the first and the most important phase of development. Okay, so the first thing जो हम लोगों से होता है is the fear. And today I can see Nilanjana, there is already a quality Nilanjana from the beginning. She is very calm and has a smiling face, which is very soothing to the eyes whenever everybody is listening to her. So this is a quality she is having. So this is her inborn quality, a smiling and soothing face. Okay, but yes, she used to be nervous. She used to fumble, as she told, and this is her effort. If my effort is 50%, definitely her effort is 50%. She has shared a very interesting thing with me, that she also tries to speak. She has a kid, with her kid or with her family members sometimes whenever she gets time, because her time possible नहीं होता है surroundings में English में बात करने का. But when you have a kid with you, it is a very good opportunity. And the kid is maybe when you are teaching English or speaking English, तो आपके बच्चे का भी improvement होता है, आपका भी improvement होता है. Okay, so
I don't have any kids.
oh, actually, not you. Sorry. I not you. I confused with anyone. You are talking about your husband.
Yes.
अच्छा,
My
sorry.
husband.
Very sorry. इतना सारा होता है ना, तो I get confused. Thank you for correcting me. I guess I was confusing with Aditi. Okay, so yes, maybe with Aditi. So thank you, Nilanjana. So this is an interesting thing. One of my students had told कि मैं cartoon channel देख देख के English सीखा मैंने. Nilanjana had told that मैं घर पे English में बात करती हूँ. This is not a very easy task. आपके husband office से आएंगे and he will be tired, and then you start speaking with him in English. Definitely कुछ बार तो वो irritate हो जाएंगे, कुछ उतना गुस्सा भी आ सकता है उसको, but this is your effort. This is how we learn. Okay, I really loved your effort, Nilanjana, and sorry for the mistake. Okay, and thank you, Nilanjana. Thank you so much for highlighting your feedback. And that is what, thank you, Nilanjana. And if you want to leave also, you are not well today, you are sure you can leave. You have joined, that is the greatest pleasure for me. Okay, so let me start directly, go to the spoken English highlights with what Nilanjana has said. With those words, I am going to highlight what we are going to learn. The two courses are there, spoken English and communication skills. I am going to highlight first about the spoken English classes. Few people are here who are going to do the spoken English classes also. So let me highlight about that with a particular screen share, which might be helpful. So just let me know if the screen is shared or not. Okay. So this is just randomly I made before the class. I thought it is useful if I keep a screen in front of me. It's easier for people to relate when I write the things in front of you. So I just made it randomly before the class. So we can see here, I have written that if you want to learn, if you want to go for the spoken English courses, there are some things you have to ask yourself. So these are all the ask yourself sessions. Okay. The first question you should ask yourself is, do you know reading and writing in English? Okay. If you know, can I ask you to raise your hands? Who knows to read and write in English? Everybody, I guess there is no single person who will not raise their hands. If anybody is not raising their hands, that might be because of any technical issues. Okay, so everybody of us knows to read English, understand English, write in English. Okay, that is the biggest, I would say, blessing, or that is the biggest advantage we have in learning this language. आज अगर आप मुझे बोलोगे फ्रेंच सीखने के लिए, तो मुझे फ्रेंच लेटर्स या फ्रेंच रीडिंग नहीं आता है. हाँ, द फ्रेंच लेटर्स विल लुक a little bit like English also, but I will take a lot of time to learn French because I have not been associated with this language before. Isn't it? Is completely a new language to me. तो उसका लेटर्स पहचानना होगा, वर्ड्स जानना होगा, सीखना होगा। अब इंग्लिश में क्या एडवांटेज है, हम में से किसी का भी मदर टंग इंग्लिश नहीं है। either it is Bengali, like for example, আমি একজন বেঙ্গলি, তো আমার মাদার টাং বাংলা। There are many people here whose mother tongue is Hindi or Oriya or Assamese or Tamil, Telugu. Many languages might be there. I don't know. Okay, but I guess there is nobody whose mother tongue is English. I'm not sure if there is anyone you can say, but I don't think there is anyone whose mother tongue is English. But the biggest advantage we have, the first question is, do you know to read and write in English? Yes. Whether you have read in a Bengali, Hindi, English medium school, English you had as a subject. Most of you, English you had as a subject, isn't it? तो बचपन से आपने इंग्लिश के साथ आपकी फ्रेंडशिप है, you know to read English, आपने इंग्लिश में स्टोरीज पढ़ा है, एसेस लिखा है, आपने एप्लीकेशंस लिखा है, तो सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज तो यही है कि इंग्लिश लेटर्स, वर्ड्स, सब कुछ मुझे पता है। तो ये सीखने में या बोलने में इतना दिक्कत नहीं होगा जितना कोई और लैंग्वेज सीखने में होगा। ओके, एंड जो भी दिक्कतें होता है वो क्यों होता है वो डेफिनेटली हम लोग बात करेंगे उसके बारे में। So the first question's answer I have got that we all know to read and write in English. We all understand English. Possibly we when I'm talking in English today, जब हम इंग्लिश में आज बात कर रहे हैं तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोग मुझे समझ रहे हैं। I am also using English and Hindi in this platform, though I know many people are Bengali, keeping in mind that even if there is one people who do not understand Bengali, तो उसको problem हो जाएगा। तो I would just request all the Bengalis to adjust with me, because Bengali जो है उनको हिंदी समझ में आ जाएगा, but जो हिंदी speaking लोग हैं या कुछ और language से है उन लोगों को Bengali समझ में नहीं आएगा। तो उनको ध्यान में रखते हुए I am using अच्छा, Shomendu sir has asked an interesting question. किसी का संस्कृत था? अच्छा, others please raise down your hands. अब संस्कृत के लिए कोई अपना hand raise करो, बाकी सब hands down कर दो। I can see some hands. Anyone know Urdu? अच्छा, okay. Sir is going to maybe initiate something interesting. I would, sir, ask Shomendu sir to unmute and ask.
Nothing interesting.
Yeah.
Sanskrit and Urdu, the ancient language which is religiously required. So we are not going into Telugu, Tamil, that are all regional state specific things. So Poulomi or Nikita, can you say something in Sanskrit, or Fatma, as you know Urdu for the religious purpose? So Sanskrit and Urdu nearly about Hindi se to obviously it is connected. It is more or less connected to this our subject Hindi. So Nikita, do you want to say anything in Sanskrit? Any one line? Not any slokas, not sloks or nothing. So how are you, Nikita? Can you answer this in Sanskrit? Nikon, sorry, not Nikita, Nikon.
Yeah, Poulomi or Nikon. Please.
Yes, ma'am, sir. হ্যাঁ, সংস্কৃত ক্লাস 7 এ ছিল সংস্কৃতটা।
কোন শ্লোকাস বা কিছু
আমার দুটো জিনিসই জানার আছে, যে কারো স্কুলে ছিল কিনা,
হ্যাঁ স্কুলে ছিল,
কেউ জানে কিনা, এখনো মানে বুঝতে পারে কিনা।
হ্যাঁ স্যার বুঝতে পারি।
বাড়িতে কোনো পুজো পাঠে যদি গীতা পাঠ হয় তুমি বুঝতে পারো, তাই তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
আমাদের টাইমে আমাদের মাদার ফাদাররা ভালো ছিল, well accustomed with Sanskrit. That is an ancient language you need to know. Another language, as Ananya ma'am is saying that English is not our language, same is Sanskrit is not our mother tongue. Nobody start speaking in Sanskrit. So
but it is a very traditional language of ancient traditional language of India, just like Urdu also.
So can anyone speak in Sanskrit? Many people have raised your hand. Priyanka, Debjani. Debjani, can you?
No sir, मैं मतलब I can't speak Sanskrit, but I have that subject in my school days.
Okay.
7,
So
8
that is another important point to be noted, Ananya ma'am, that something is being taught in school. For some classes, like 3-4 classes, we have been taught Sanskrit, but we cannot speak a single now today. Why?
Yes.
So again, one thing is coming, that is practice.
Connection has been lost.
Ananya ma'am is telling few minutes back about that 4-5 students are very much connected and rest 80% are not connected with me. Same thing happens in Cognized Nutrition MNT courses, that few students are connected with the teachers and
Right.
always active in the class and always used to speak, and rest 80% were hidden behind the camera. So if you want to learn, if you are paying for this course, this is my earnest request that please explore the platform. Whatever you want to learn, if anybody has already, if anyone is already our student, like Nilanjana has shared, maybe Fatma can share after some time. So they can share how much effective and what is the difference between any other professional course. So this is nothing to say anything more about the course, but what is the emotional attachment we have. And sometimes I feel very regret that even Ananya ma'am used to correct 30, 40 CVs, 15 CVs in one day, leaving her own work or PhD work aside, she is doing your work. So this is the dedication we people are having. So the same dedication we want, that when we need you, we also want you, because this is like a home, this is like a family. So if you consider your mother and father as a family, and if you feel free to say everything to your mother and father, so you are also welcome in this platform of AG Communication, that you are feel free to ask anything which is required for you for your benefit. Don't feel hesitate. কখনো মনে করো না যে এই ম্যামের কাছে 3 মাস পড়তে হবে, 3 মাসের পর আর যোগাযোগ রাখার দরকার নেই। তো এটা এরকম হয়, অনেকেই হয়। So it is not like that. More you share feedback, more you do videos. In one time, Ananya, you can relate that many of our students from batch 1, batch 2 used to do regular chota small videos in YouTube on different nutrition topic or different topic. But now this trend is not there. As I am not pushing, nobody is doing. Even I am not asking that should be posted in Cognized page. You create your own YouTube channel. You say something.
Absolutely.
You say whatever you like. You become a newsreader also. But
Yes.
do it.
I believe YouTube is a very nice place. Social media is a very nice place to improve yourself. If you can take it in the right way. बहुत रॉन्ग एप्लीकेशंस भी होते हैं सोशल मीडिया के, बट उसका अच्छा एप्लीकेशन भी हो सकता है. As sir told, it's a very good platform to improve yourself.
Fatma, one line, can you say something
sure,
in Urdu?
sure,
Urdu we understand, but we cannot speak thoroughly.
हाँ, right. लिखा हुआ written समझ में नहीं आता है, but we can understand
We
little
can
bit.
understand. Fatma, if you can say something.
Yes, sir. Good evening, ma'am and sir. Good evening, everyone. I want to say about my language, that Urdu language.
By that time, Ananya, if you can stop sharing the screen so that
sure,
it will be full screen. हाँ. Yes.
Urdu
Fatma,
subject मेरा like बहुत शुरू से था. Till 12 I had this subject Urdu, and Urdu is not different like a mother language. जैसे हम लोग बात करते हैं, जो भी हम लोग बात करते हैं, is just same like Urdu, but the wording and the words are different as other languages. And जो भी नॉर्मल हम लोग बात करते हैं, हिंदी और उर्दू जो भी हम लोग बात करते हैं, the same subject is our Urdu subject. That's mother language, and that's the alphabet sorry.
मतलब हिंदी की तरह ही है पूरा.
एकदम जैसे we are just like we are talking ना, जैसे आप कैसे
अलग होता है ना, लिखना अलग होता है.
जैसे कि आप कैसे हैं, आप क्या कर रहे हैं, आपने खाना खाया. This is the same thing which I'm saying ना, आपने खाना खाया. This is Urdu sentence. आप सोने जा रहे हैं.
कोई वर्ड्स है जो स्पेसिफिकली उर्दू में है
जो हिंदी में नहीं यूज
करता है. there are some words ना, हिंदी में नहीं. हिंदी में जैसे थोड़ा अपर लेवल जाएंगे तो हिंदी में थोड़ा सा एक वर्डिंग आता है ना, वैसे कथा, कोई कहानी का होता है ना, कथा. तो उर्दू में हो गया कहानी. उर्दू में हम लोग उसको बोलेंगे कहानी. तो इस तरह से थोड़ा सा खालिश उर्दू उसको बोलते हैं. जैसे प्योर वर्ड, जैसे प्योर हिंदी होता है ना, प्योर हिंदी. हाँ, जैसे प्योर हिंदी होता है वैसे प्योर उर्दू भी होता है. खालिश उर्दू बोलते हैं उसको, जो बहुत प्योर होता है. बहुत वर्डिंग उसका बहुत हाई फाई होता है. इवन आई डोंट नो मच, बट द सेम थिंग जैसे अभी सर ने थोड़ी देर पहले कहा कि वी हैव सब्जेक्ट इन आवर स्कूल टाइम, बट नाउ व्हाट हैपेंड कि हम लोग सब प्रैक्टिस छोड़ दिए. बट इंग्लिश इज समथिंग हम लोग स्कूल से पढ़ते आ रहे हैं, बट वी आर नॉट स्पीकिंग, वी आर राइटिंग. वो हमारा हैबिट में है. सेम ऐसे उर्दू में मेरा 12th था, बट नाउ 5 years हो गए. बट अभी मैं उर्दू में लिखने जाऊंगी ना तो वो मेरा राइटर स्पीड नहीं होगा, क्योंकि बिकॉज मेरा प्रैक्टिस छूट गया, हैबिट छूट गया, आई डोंट हैव दैट हैबिट, आई डोंट हैव प्रैक्टिस, सो दिस हैपन कि मेरा वो राइटर पर स्पीड नहीं जाएगा. So until unless we don't practice something, we will eventually forget about it.
True.
Okay.
I will ask Fatma, please stay with us. Just now,
Yes.
I will ask. Just I offbeat thing. I just want to say not about this communication class. Yesterday, those who have did our pediatric growth assessment class. So that is totally different. Why I am saying pediatric growth assessment, the class which we have taken yesterday. Do you have this class is in our syllabus or direct नहीं है ना फातिमा ऐसा हमारा बीएससी एमएससी में?
ना सर, ऐसा नहीं है डायरेक्टली एकदम,
तो
थोड़ा सा
जो-
कनेक्शन है बट नॉट सो मच. जो थियोरेटिकल नॉलेज है, जैसे प्रैक्टिकल आपने सिखाया. हाँ,
हाँ, जो टेक्निक वे में सिखाया गया, एंड टुमारो वी हैव PICU class, pediatric ICU class. So obviously some people are telling, Shorodip is saying, so obviously some people are telling that we are teaching in the BSc level, the whatever the subject. So I completely deny with that. The cognized nutrition, whatever the nutrition classes are there, obviously we will not, Ananya, we will not teach anything out of our box. Syllabus होगा, लीवर गैस्ट्रो पढ़ाया जाएगा इस बार भी. So you will just check what is the difference you are being taught in your college and what is professionally required. So whatever I taught yesterday on the pediatric growth chart, Gomez calculation, or what we call Waterloo calculation, it is very much required in your clinical practice. So we are trying in AG communication also, whatever will be required in our day-to-day life, that will be taught. Ananya ma'am, if start teaching English, spoken English or communication, it will take a 1-year course. But it will not be taught. We will be very much specific. We will be very much specific in teaching you what will be required in your professional field.
Absolutely.
And how Fatma is confident in front of me. So it is unbelievable to me.
Absolutely.
So it is the
फातिमा को 3 बार बोलना पड़ता था वीडियो ऑन करने के लिए. Now she is the one which is like one of the students, I would say, because
कुछ दिन ये अल्कोहल का प्रेजेंटेशन के पहले भी फातिमा, कुछ दिन पहले भी, और अल्कोहल का प्रेजेंटेशन में भी मुझे मतलब हेल एंड हेवन डिफरेंस लगा. जो बहुत कॉन्फिडेंसली उन्होंने समझा. किसी का नेटवर्क खराब जा रहा था, सडनली शी टुक द प्लेटफॉर्म एंड शी डिड अ फैंटास्टिक जॉब. सो हम तो बार बार ही बोलते हैं, जो हमको अगर पसंद नहीं होता है, छोटा छोटा चेंजेस भी होता है, हर टाइम आप लोगों को बोलते हैं. कभी एक्स्ट्रा आप लोगों का तारीफ हम नहीं करेंगे, कभी भी नहीं करेंगे. 80% टाइम में हम तारीफ नहीं करेंगे, मगर तारीफ करने का लायक हो इसलिए तारीफ कर रहे हैं. ये सब का प्रीथा विश्वास कितना मतलब अदर स्टूडेंट के तरह ग्रुप में ही था. सो नाउ प्रीथा हैज कम आउट, Shorodip has come out. Why? Because of their own dedication. There is no credit goes to Ananya ma'am or Shaumindu sir. There is no credit of ours. The credit is entirely yours because you have come out from the total bheer, total crowd. You have come out and you are standing in front. The still date you will want to stand behind. बहुत सारा क्लास में होता था ना, फ्रंट बेंच में बैठना नहीं चाहते थे, तो लास्ट बेंच में बैठते थे. तो कभी कभी हमारा टीचर रोटेशन कर देता था. लास्ट बेंचर इस मंडे से फर्स्ट बेंच, फिर सेकंड बेंच, थर्ड बेंच, फोर्थ बेंच. ऐसा तो मेरे क्लास में हमेशा होता था. एक दिन फर्स्ट बेंचर को भी लास्ट बेंच में भेजते थे. जब तक ये सब
actually very interesting thing sir has told. That is the concept of taking you out of your comfort zone. बात नहीं करेंगे, ज्यादा बात नहीं करेंगे, ये मोस्ट ऑफ अस का कंफर्ट जोन होता है. नहीं पब्लिक स्पीकिंग, लोगों के सामने बात नहीं करेंगे, तो दैट इज आवर कंफर्ट जोन. तो और कंफर्ट जोन इज समटाइम्स द लास्ट बेंच. तो उस कंफर्ट जोन से सामने लाना था.
ऑब्वियसली इफ यू आर नॉट वर्किंग हार्ड, आपको घिस के जाना पड़ेगा. ऐसा कोई जगह नहीं है जब आप इजीली आपको प्लेटफॉर्म मिल जाएगा विदाउट वर्किंग हार्ड. सेम Devjani is very new student, but Devjani is from a long time in Cognize One group. But Devjani has taken this initiative and she has joined.
Yes,
that's fine. So she can tell. You can do the presentation again. We will come back. Achha, do you want to take on Fatma's feedback now or later?
Yeah, actually, I just complete with the spoken English contents because today's class is
So
mainly
we
focused
are
on the
going
course contents
actually
also.
running out of time.
That
So
is why.
whatever
That is why.
the content of, first you share both the
Yeah.
content,
Yes.
then
Yes.
we will take question and answer after 8:30.
Yes. Yes. That is what I'm trying. Okay. Okay, so let us see the spoken English contents. So the first question I asked is, do you know reading and writing in English? The answer was yes. And definitely that is going to make English learning, speaking English easier than many of the other languages. Because जब आपने अपना mother tongue सीखा था, तब आपको उस language में reading and writing नहीं आता था. कुछ ऐसे 2 या 2.5 साल में आपने अपना मदर लैंग्वेज सीखना शुरू किया था, isn't it? Whether you are Bengali, Hindi or whatever, আমরা ছোটবেলায় like 2 years or 3 years এরকম এজে আমরা কিন্তু ভালো কথা বলাই না, like in a age of 4 years or 5 years a child is speaking well in his language, in his mother language. But उस टाइम में उसको उतने भी अच्छे से उस लैंग्वेज को लिखना या उसका ग्रामर या पढ़ना नहीं आता है. लिखना पढ़ना ग्रामर ये बाद में आता है. तो तब अगर आपने बिना रीडिंग राइटिंग से अपना लैंग्वेज सीख लिया था, तो अब तो आपको रीडिंग राइटिंग भी आता है इंग्लिश में. यू हैव एडेड एडवांटेज. अब तो सीखना और भी इजी होना चाहिए. इजी क्यों नहीं होता है? बिकॉज ऑफ आवर मेंटल ब्लॉकेज. ऑल इज इन द माइंड. Okay, we will speak about that. Ask yourself why you want to learn English. Okay, can I get a few answers, just 1 or 2 answers कि आप क्यों English सीखना चाहते हो? Either in the chat box or unmute. You can give it in the chat box also. That whoever wants to develop your English speaking skills, what is the reason why you want to develop that English speaking skills?
Ma'am, can I say?
Yeah, please, Tina.
Ma'am, true to say, actually, I have a great attraction towards the English language and
Okay, that's a
literature.
very beautiful reason.
And that's why I want to learn spoken English. And today, at present days, spoken English is very much needed,
Needed.
for any job or
Right.
anything else. That's why.
Absolutely. Very well said, Tina. So the first reason was very beautiful, that she loves the language. So I am sure, Tina, that is going to make your learning easier. When you love the language, you will learn it.
She
easily.
loves the language. Very soon she will speak also.
Yes.
When there is dedication, Tina has come out to
Yes.
Ananya ma'am. So very
Yes.
soon Tina will
Thank
speak
you,
to
ma'am.
speak
you,
to the
sir.
chamber.
Right.
Hi, doctor. How are you? Her liking is to speak like this. Hello, doctor. Today I am here and Tina there. So in this way, Tina will speak very soon in English, because I can understand Tina wants to speak like this, like the American accent, right, Tina? বেশ ইংলিশে গড়গড় করে কথা বলবো, ঝড়ের বেগে বেশ কায়দা করে কথা বলবো, বেশ মজা হবে. এইটার জন্যই কিন্তু টিনা চাইছে ইংলিশটা করতে, এবং এটা কিন্তু বিউটিফুল একটা রিজন দিয়েছো টিনা. থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ.
Okay, very nice, very nice. And Tina has also highlighted the need. Modhumita Banerjee, if I'm not wrong, Modhumita, if you can unmute, Modhumita is a student of English only, and she's teaching English also. Modhumita, can you unmute yourself for 1 or 2 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Madhumita is she's a student of English. She's teaching English also. Still, she feels the need of learning spoken English. Madhumita, can you cite the reason that आप English मतलब तुम्ही English student, তুমি ইংলিশটাই তোমার ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ, স্টিল তুমি আমি ফার্স্ট দিন থেকে মধুমিতাকে বলছিলাম when she called me, why you want to learn spoken English? You can do the communication course also, but she's telling, no ma'am, I'm interested in both the courses. So can you tell Madhumita why, being a student of English, you want to do the spoken English course? Just one reason.
আমি অনেক নার্ভাস হয়ে যাই সবার সামনে বলতে গেলে, যেমন এখন হচ্ছে.
Okay.
No, don't get nervous.
Yes.
Everybody is with us.
Yes.
We are with you. Please, Madhumita, it will be our privilege if you say one line. In Bengali now you can say, later on try to say in English also. So তুমি যে নার্ভাসটা, তোমার থেকে 10 গুণ নার্ভাস এখানে আরো অনেকে আছে যারা এখনো মিউটে আছে, তো তুমি তো আনমিউট করেছো, তাহলে তোমার তো অনেকটা you have that power.
Yes.
Ma'am, I want to learn English and want to speak more fluently, because I will No,
You
ma'am,
want to go
I
into teaching,
cannot.
if I'm not wrong, no?
Yes, ma'am, I'm
Okay.
going to teach.
So Madhumita's
in
reason is
school.
different. Thank you, Madhumita, that you have unmuted and tried to speak. I understand the nervousness. I have faced this nervousness many a time. Still now I face. When I go to a situation যেখানে আমার থেকে একটু senior লোকজনেরা আছে, where I feel that, you know, these people might know better than me, I also get nervous. This is a general psychology. When I go to a platform which is not so known to me, this platform is comfortable to me, isn't it? I'm speaking, I'm teaching communication skills. So আমি যখন একটা uncomfortable platform এ যাব, I will also get nervous. So Madhumita, this is very common. And Madhumita's, so there are many reasons. Okay, somebody has written, Priya, I am confident when I speak English. I just lost. Okay, acha. My words, forgetting the words, communicating confidently to sound more professional in workplaces while aiming to gain more confidence. Achha, somebody has written, ma'am, Kakuli has written, want to speak English without nervousness. Okay, many good reasons I have got. I'm not able to read each and everything. I will come back to the reasons. I want to speak fluently. Achha, somebody has written something. Achha, to understand the conversation of foreigners. Nice, very interesting reason. I feel like if I can speak in English, it makes more confident and also, okay, great. So if I summarize all the things, maybe Madhumita is a student of English or even a teacher of English right now because she's teaching at home or tuitions, whatever. She wants to aim for teaching English in schools or whatever. She wants to be a teacher. So she wants to improve English because English is her language. It is her subject. But for others, English is not, we are not, you have to set your target. Why you want to learn English? Because somebody likes the language, somebody wants to know the conversation of foreigners. If I want to go to a foreign country, वहाँ पे जाकर बहुत सारे मतलब countries में English is the common language, so I can speak with the foreigners. Even I can speak with foreigners in my own country. English is a language which is a professional language by default. हम लोग चाहे या नहीं चाहे, isn't it? Though we want or not, fortunately, unfortunately, English is a language which is spoken in the professional field in many corporates and many other places. तो वहाँ पे जाकर जबरदस्ती English में बात करना होता है. हम लोग को अगर अच्छा नहीं भी लगता, फिर भी बात करना होता है. Okay, so not everybody might love the language. It is not mandatory that everybody has to love the language English, but it is a necessity for someone. It is a love for someone. Ask yourself कि आपका reason कौन सा है. For Madhumita, English is her subject, so she will target perfection, more and more perfection in English. अगर आपका English language या subject नहीं है, maybe for example you are a dietitian, okay. So you have to make conversations with maybe in the corporates where you are working, or maybe with some patients जिनको आपके language समझ में नहीं आते. कभी patients के साथ भी English conversation करना होता है, कभी corporates में, कभी किसी और जगह में. So my target or to get a job. So my target is to get a job or to speak with people, to make to get a common language in where I can speak. अगर लोगों को मेरा लैंग्वेज या हिंदी समझ में नहीं आता है, या फिर बंगाली हिंदी अलाउड नहीं है उस जगह में, तो इंग्लिश में बात करना कंपलसरी हो जाता है. That time you have to understand that I don't want to get a Oscar or something in English. हम लोग हमेशा हम अपने आप को अंडरएस्टिमेट क्यों करते हैं? क्योंकि हमेशा लगता है कि हम लोग अच्छा नहीं बोल रहे. So the first target should be I can express myself confidently in English. चाहे उसमें grammatical mistakes हो, कुछ भी हो, तो आपका first target ये होना चाहिए, जो भी मेरे दिमाग में बंगाली हिंदी में चल रहा है उसको इंग्लिश में एक्सप्रेस करना हो. अगर हम एक्सप्रेस कर पाते हैं, अगर हम उस स्टेज में हैं, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड योर लेवल. अगर हम ऑलरेडी एक्सप्रेस कर पाते हैं तो नेक्स्ट लेवल क्या होगा? थोड़ा और परफेक्शन लाना है, थोड़ा और इम्प्रूव, नॉट परफेक्शन, थोड़ा और इम्प्रूवमेंट करना है, सो दैट एक्सप्रेस हम फ्लुएंटली कर सके, विदाउट थिंकिंग, विदाउट पॉज हम लोग फ्लुएंटली कर सके. Then go to the next level. In this way you have to set your target कि क्यों इंग्लिश सीखना चाहते हैं, जॉब के लिए, या फिर इंग्लिश मेरा सब्जेक्ट है, या फिर इंग्लिश मेरा हम पसंद करते हैं इस लैंग्वेज को. So you have to understand the reason, and in that way you have to prepare yourself. Don't run after perfection. Please don't run after perfection. Perfection is every day you gain perfection. Okay. The next thing is ask yourself what makes you afraid of speaking in English. जब आप इंग्लिश में बात करते हो तो किस चीज से डर लगता है? When you start speaking in English or for general communication also, I will ask this question. तो किस चीज से डर लगता है? मतलब क्या चलता है दिमाग में कि क्या हो जाएगा? Like Madhumita just now told that she gets nervous or something. Any other reasons when you start speaking in English? What are the things that go in your mind? Any one or two reasons in the chat box or unmute?
Ma'am, can I?
Okay, Tina. Anyone else? Acha, Tina, I will take your answer a little bit later. Let us take
Okay,
some
okay,
other
ma'am.
answers. Okay, Krishna. Okay. In short, Krishna, can you tell what are the things that go in your mind?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for opportunity. Good evening, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am, actually, whenever I try to speak in English or in any language, when I am
Right.
in any sort of stressful situation, or am I, when I am answering such kind of question this way, I get stuck.
Right.
This
Right.
is
I got
this
your
is the
problem.
thing happened with me, and
जो अभी
this
हुआ
is the
वही
thing
होता है.
happened with me many a times. Like whenever I am in any situation when I need to answer something or I need to say something in any stressful situation, I get stuck.
Understood. Understood.
Like the things are going in my mind which I want to say, but I get stuck.
Yeah. And Krishna, thank you, Krishna. Krishna mentioned a word when I'm into any stressful situations. मतलब दिमाग में जब भी कोई tension, stress, like in an interview, we have stress. तो अभी मतलब when there is a tension or when there is a stress, I get confused in English, जो कि मेरे अपने language में नहीं होगा, because उसका flow normally आएगा, isn't it? But जब भी English होगा, so everything goes back to the same reason that we don't speak in this language every day. We are disconnected from this language. We are disconnected from speaking in this language. हम लोगों ने पढ़ा है, रीडिंग सीखा है, लिखना आता है, बट बोलना नहीं होता है हम लोगों से. तो कहीं ना कहीं एक मेंटल ब्लॉकेज है कि अगर गलती हो जाएगा, जो एक चाइल्ड के लिए एक एडवांटेज है, जब एक चाइल्ड कोई लैंग्वेज सीखता है उसके दिमाग में ये नहीं चलता है कि गलती हो जाएगा, वो टूटा फूटा वर्ड बोलता रहता है, गलत वर्ड्स बोलता रहता है. व्हेन यू सी अ चाइल्ड हु इज जस्ट लर्निंग अ लैंग्वेज, तो आप देखोगे वो टूटा फूटा गलत वर्ड्स बोलता रहता है, देन सीख जाता है. हम लोग नहीं बोल पाते क्योंकि ये लॉजिकल माइंड है ना, दिस हैज डेवलप्ड, द लॉजिकल माइंड हैज डेवलप्ड विद इन अस, एंड दिस पुल्स अस बैकवर्ड. नहीं तू गलत हो जाएगा, लोग हंसेंगे तेरे ऊपर, isn't it? So this is the problem we have. All is in the mind. So we have to come out from our mental blockages. जितना लगता है ना लोग हंसेंगे, नहीं हंसेंगे. अभी टीना बात कर रहे थे तो टीना को लग रहा था बाकी सब हंसेंगे मेरे ऊपर. जब कृष्णा बात कर रहे तो टीना is understanding Krishna is also having the same problem. Madhumita is understanding that Tina is also having the same problem. तो कोई हंसने वाला है ही नहीं यहाँ पे, सब एक दूसरे को समझने वाला है. Right? This is the problem. Yes, Shumona, you want to say something?
ম্যাম একটা কথা বলছি যে আমি
বলো।
কোনো ইংলিশে বলার মানে সাহসই করি না। এবার এমন একটা সিচুয়েশনে পড়েছি যে আমার উল্টো দিকের মানুষটা বাংলাও বোঝে না, হিন্দিও বোঝে না, আমাকে তখন ইংলিশেই বলতে হবে। এবং আমি তখন মানে এমন কথা বলেছি যে আমি নিজেই অবাক, 8 ঘন্টা ধরে আমি ইংলিশে কথা বলছি, মানে আমি বাধ্য হয়ে বলেছি।
খুব ভালো কথা সুমনা বলেছে। when we have a pressure, very well said Shumona, very well said reason. जब भी किसी चीज का, मेरे साथ ये हुआ था, when I came to teaching profession, I developed more my communication skills, क्योंकि क्लास में जाकर I am the one who have to speak and others will listen to me. For any teacher, isn't it? Students are looking at you, that the teacher will start speaking. तो whenever we have a pressure, like Shumana said, मेरे सामने जो बैठा था ना, उसको और कोई लैंग्वेज नहीं आता था, बंगाली हिंदी नहीं समझ में आएगा, तो I had a pressure that I had to speak in English. This is one reason. And और एक reason है Shumana यहाँ पे, क्योंकि वो जो बंदा है ना, वो आपको criticize नहीं करेगा. आपको क्रिटिसाइज कौन करेगा? योर बंगाली फ्रेंड्स माइट क्रिटिसाइज यू. आई हैव सीन व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड टू लर्न हिंदी, आई हैड अ फ्रेंड हु यूज्ड टू स्पीक इन हिंदी. अभी भी हिंदी में बहुत गलती होता है मुझसे, okay, but I had a friend in my college, a very close friend who used to speak in Hindi. Before that I was not very accustomed with speaking in Hindi. तो I used to speak with her, I used to make lot of mistakes. मुझे खुद समझ में आता था कि मतलब बहुत टूटा फूटा खराब हिंदी हम बोलते थे. अभी थोड़ा बहुत ठीक बोलते हैं, बट परफेक्ट तो नहीं बोल पाएंगे. तो she never used to criticize me, but my Bengali friends or my relatives sometimes used to criticize कि अरे ये कैसा हिंदी बोलता है. It happens with our own community discourages us, but the foreigners will never discourage you. A Hindi speaking, when I'm speaking in Hindi with Krishna, he will not discourage me, or possibly he will try to tell me, अच्छा हाँ मैम आप ये बोलना चाहते हो. He will help me out. This happens with us. Our own community discourages us. कि नहीं, see, it's good to be proud in your own language, but never have a mental blockage कि अपना language छोड़ के और कुछ सीखेंगे नहीं. Be proud about your own language. Don't be egoistic about your own language. Okay, this is something which I want to say. Otherwise, you cannot learn any language. The next thing which I want to say here, sorry, I'm not able to respond to each of the chats because of the shortage of time. We are already running late of time. Acha, what advantage you will get by speaking good English? So I guess the answers are more or less same. जो पहले वाले का आंसर था, the advantage, I guess you will agree with me, the advantages that we will get is I can get I can speak with a person who does not understand my language, जो अभी शुमोना ने बोला, or I can crack a job interview, I can speak well in the professional field. तो यही सारा एडवांटेजेस है इंग्लिश स्पीक करने का, isn't it? मैं एक फॉरेन कंट्री में जाकर अच्छे से बात कर पाऊंगा. तो प्रॉब्लम्स जो है एडवांटेजेस उसी का ऑपोजिट है, मतलब वही एडवांटेजेस हो जाएंगे जब आप इंग्लिश बोल पाओ. सो आई एम नॉट टेकिंग दिस आंसर्स फ्रॉम अदर्स बिकॉज मोर और लेस सेम आंसर्स आर देयर. What is the exact problem you face? More or less this is also the same question. What is the exact problem you face while speaking in English? Okay, नहीं, ये थोड़ा different है. एक है आप डरते क्यों हो और एक है आपको क्या प्रॉब्लम होता है. Like Krishna told, I get stuck. Somebody told I forget words. Somebody wrote in the chat box, forgetting words, getting stuck, or don't able to control your speech. जब बहुत टेंशन में होते हैं, कोई बहुत फास्ट बोलते हैं, कोई बहुत स्लो बोलते हैं, किसी का प्रोनाउंसिएशन में प्रॉब्लम होता है, यही सारा होता है ना. कोई और अगर आपको प्रॉब्लम है तो आप अनम्यूट कर सकते हो या चैट बॉक्स में लिख सकते हो कि इंग्लिश बोलते टाइम आपको क्या क्या दिक्कतें महसूस होता है. व्हाट आर द प्रॉब्लम्स यू फेस? So I gave some examples of the problems. If you have any other problems, you might write in the chat box. Same thing as Shumanadi happened with me when in the hospital speaking with foreign patients. Okay, great. It is easier to speak with foreigners. I will tell this. It is easier to speak. They knows you are an Indian and they will not judge you. आप टूटा फूटा इंग्लिश बोल सकते हो उनके साथ. Okay, आप हम लोग को ज्यादा डर लगता है जब बंगाली स्पीकिंग, हिंदी स्पीकिंग इंडियन लोगों के साथ जब इंग्लिश में बात करते हैं ना, ज्यादा डर लगता है हम लोग को. This is a logic. I don't know how many of you will agree with me. This happens everywhere. Okay. The next thing, last question to you is, or to us, the last question to us is, ask yourself, is English more complicated than your own mother tongue? तो यहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो बंगाली है, बंगाली या हिंदी है. बंगाली हिंदी छोड़ के और किसी का कोई मदर टंग है यहाँ पे? Anybody is here whose mother tongue is something else than Bengali or Hindi or Urdu? Anybody here? More or less Bengali or Hindi, I guess. Yes. If anybody wants to leave, please leave. I just want those who will be doing the course, please stay for a few minutes because I will explain the communication course also after this. Okay. So just stay with me for a few more minutes. Sorry for the delay in time. And for others, for my old students, whoever wants to leave, please leave. Acha. So anybody is here? अच्छा, तो जो भी आपका मदर टंग है, बंगाली है या हिंदी है, या अभी सर ने बात किया संस्कृत या उर्दू के बारे में, अगर आप अल्फाबेट्स देखोगे, अगर आप कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ लैंग्वेज देखोगे, इंग्लिश इज मच इजियर देन एनी इंडियन लैंग्वेजेस. एक्चुअली इट इज मच इजियर. व्हेन यू से यू इन इंग्लिश, तो आप हर किसी को मीन करते हो, YOU, isn't it? You mean it everybody, he or she, you mean everybody. हिंदी में क्या होता है? हिंदी में एक प्रॉब्लम होता है, करता है, करती है, तो द जेंडर के साथ this verbs also change. If I'm not wrong, I'm taking this or saying this to all the Hindi speaking people also. Okay, so with gender, the verb is also changing. Okay. So this is something in Hindi which is not there in English. Bengali में क्या है? Bengali या हिंदी में आप, तू या तुम, it changes, the category changes. Friends के साथ আমরা बोली तुई, but तुमी, but अपनी. And in Hindi तू या तुम या आप, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है इंग्लिश में. It's only you. Lot of things, if you will see, are much easier. Even the alphabets. If you see the Hindi और Bengali, इसके ज़्यादा मुझे और कोई पता नहीं है. हिंदी या बंगाली का अगर आप alphabets देखोगे, ये A, E and all this, nothing in English. only arrangement of the alphabets and you form a word. Alphabets के साथ और कुछ है नहीं, isn't it? In Bengali और हिंदी जेटा आकार, इकार and all these things are there. हिंदी में भी है ये सब, isn't it? So it is actually easier than most of the Indian languages. And हम लोगों को reading writing भी आता है, तो definitely speaking will not be a problem. Okay, so with a shortage of time, I am sharing the next, I would say the page or the file where I will say that, sorry. What are we going to learn in this class? I'm saying in very short. I hope the screen is visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
So the contents of the spoken English class will be like this. The techniques which we will follow in the spoken English class will be first focusing on your individual problems. Because you all have learned English as a subject, अभी जैसे आप लोगों को बोलने में different types of दिक्कतें होती है. किसी को कोई words भूल जाते हैं, कोई किसी को pronunciation में problem होता है, कोई fumble कर जाते हैं. Just one. Sorry. So the things are, what we will try to focus on this classes. Firstly, I will give you some video, audio exercises, maybe a video or a audio, whatever. Then I will try to understand your problem. You will also tell your problem, and I will try to understand the pattern of your problem. कि आपको डेफिनेटली क्लास में भी आपको बात करने के लिए बोलेंगे, एंड आई विल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, क्योंकि पहले डायग्नोसिस जरूरी है ना. डॉक्टर्स पहले क्या करते हैं, डायग्नोसिस करते हैं. तो डायग्नोसिस ऑफ योर प्रॉब्लम इज रिक्वायर्ड. कि where you are getting nervous, where you are getting afraid. किसी को speech का problem है, pronunciation का problem है, words में problem है. I will try to know your individual problem. Then we will focus, see the main speaking problems क्या होता है, pronunciation, sentence making. Randomly हम लोग sentence form नहीं कर पाते. सारा thoughts दिमाग में है, ये बोलना चाहते हैं, but sentence easily form नहीं कर पाते. इसका छोटा छोटा techniques होता है. Okay, as Nilanjana was telling, how to frame sentences. Grammar mistakes. The main grammar mistakes which I have seen is in the mistake of tenses. सबसे ज़्यादा 90% mistake होता है tense में, बात करते समय. Okay, I'm not telling about writing. Other mistakes भी होता है grammatical, that I will also understand when I will get your videos, audios or class exercises. So I will focus on individual problems. Okay, we will practice through different things, because as I told, as we have understood that English as a subject is different from spoken English. Okay, तो हम लोगों ने बचपन में grammar and all these things पढ़ा है. I am not saying we will avoid this in our class. We will learn grammar applications, of course, but we will not learn grammar as a subject. Intricate नहीं जाएंगे ग्रामर में. ग्रामर में कहाँ पे क्या एप्लीकेशंस करना है, ग्रामर को फिर से एक बार रिकैप करेंगे, समझेंगे कि कहाँ पे ग्रामर का एप्लीकेशंस में प्रॉब्लम होता है व्हेन वी आर स्पीकिंग. सो व्हाट वी विल ट्राई टू डू इज how we should try to improve the speaking skills by doing reading skills. Those who are very weak in English, reading skills will really help you. Okay, तो अगर किसी कोई बहुत वीक है, उसको मे बी वीक में 3 दिन देना होगा रीडिंग स्किल्स के लिए, किसी और को 1 ही दिन देना होगा रीडिंग स्किल्स के लिए. ओके, तो आई विल टेल यू कि आपको किस किस चीज में ज्यादा, दिस थिंग्स विल बी डन इन द क्लास एंड ऑल्सो गिवन एज असाइनमेंट्स. Okay, so practicing reading skills we'll do in the class, we'll do in the practice classes, and you have to do it yourself. So why it will help you, it will improve your vocabulary, stock of words increase करेंगे आपका. It will help you to understand the speed and the pause. When you will be reading, I will make you understand कि यहाँ पे pause लेना है आपको, speed ऐसे रखना है आपको ताकि वो सुनने में अच्छा लगे. It will help you to improve your voice modulations. I will make you understand कि voice modulations कहाँ पे voice raise करना है, कहाँ पे low करना है, कहाँ पे word के ऊपर stress डालना है. This we will learn through various reading exercises. We will take any contents and do reading practices. Not like school. School में reading क्यों करते थे? किसी subject को जानने के लिए. अभी reading करेंगे to improve our vocabulary and voice modulations. We will do few writing skills also, because writing is very much connected with improving your speaking skills. That is why I do in my communication group, आप लोगों ने देखा होगा, I give topics and people write on it. जितना लिखेंगे ना उतना हम लोग का क्या होगा, thoughts will improve. हाँ, एक चीज है कि राइटिंग के टाइम आपको थिंकिंग टाइम ज्यादा मिलता है, स्पीकिंग के समय, रैंडम स्पीकिंग के समय आपको थिंकिंग टाइम कम मिलता है, बट राइटिंग विल हेल्प यू. राइटिंग विल हेल्प यू इन सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन, ग्रामर, थिंकिंग एबिलिटी आपका इंप्रूव करेंगे, आपका थिंकिंग क्रिएटिविटी इंप्रूव करेंगे. अ फ्यू डेज बैक आई गेव अ टॉपिक ऑन मॉनसून एंड आई हैव गॉट ब्यूटीफुल राइटिंग्स ऑन दिस. I know when you will start speaking on this, it will be a little bit of problem, but will help. Sorry, anyone is saying something? Nikita Shorkar? Acha, is it by default unmuted? Anyways. Next, we will do listening skills, which is the most important part. As I told, we learn a language through listening skills. I will give you to listen to videos of your choice, videos of my choice, and from there you have to give feedbacks. I will tell you to, listen to videos, give 5 minutes time or this kind of time every day for listening. The more you will listen, the more you will learn. And in class also, we will have listening. Because one person will be speaking, another person will be listening to that, and maybe we will do some communication games jahan pe speaking and listening interconnected hoga. Okay, so through listenings we will learn pronunciations, way of speaking, voice modulation, new words, etc. We will focus on the grammar applications. हम लोग बहुत पहले ग्रामर हम लोगों के साथ, ग्रामर के साथ अभी भी एक डिटैचमेंट हो गया, isn't it? So we have to do a recap of the grammar also, but in short, नॉट इन डिटेल. जितना बोलने के लिए जरूरी है, जितना बोलने में मिस्टेक्स होता है, उतना ग्रामर एप्लीकेशंस हम लोग सीखेंगे. अ लिटिल बिट रिकैप ऑन द टेंसेस एंड अदर थिंग्स एंड अप्लाइंग दैट इन द सेंटेंसेस. ओके, टेक्निक्स ऑफ रैंडम स्पीकिंग. जब भी रैंडमली बात करना होता है, वी डोंट हैव अ पेन एंड पेपर, रैंडमली सेंटेंसेस फॉर्म करना होता है, बात करना होता है, वी विल लर्न द टेक्निक्स. Mostly we do a lot of mistakes whenever we do random speaking. I will make you understand about those mistakes in these classes. Translations, maybe I will say something in Bengali and Hindi, instant translations practice करेंगे. शुरू में problem होगा, नहीं कर पाएंगे, धीरे धीरे वो बहुत help करेगा. Intensive practice sessions will be there with role plays, conversations, speech practices, English speaking games. Okay, so these are the ways with which I will try to improve your English with individual attention. Okay, so this is an overview about the spoken English class. I will definitely take your questions at the end of the class. Before that, I'm just giving an overview of the, just one. Before that, I'm just giving an overview of the communication skills classes also, because many people are doing both the courses. Many people are doing the communication skills courses also. So I just take a little bit of time. We will end by 9 definitely. I will give an overview of the communication classes. उसके बाद जिसको लीव करना है लीव कर सकते हैं, जिसको क्वेश्चन पूछना होगा वो रह सकता है मेरे साथ. Okay, so let's just be with me for a little bit of time. I'm just opening and giving you a idea about what we are going to learn in the communication classes. This was all about the spoken English classes. I will not say all about. This was an idea about the spoken English classes. Okay, so I'm just, yes, I will mention the fee and all. Please stay with me. I'll mention the fee. Just let me give the syllabus and contents. I will tell about the fees and everything. My screen is shared. Achha, no, it is not shared. Maybe. I will give the fees details, though I have given it before also. To those who have called me, I will tell the fees details here also. Achha. So the communication classes like this, in very short, I'm telling. So you all know why we need communication. आप लोगों ने खुद ही इसका आंसर दिया है. किसी को कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन देने के लिए, I'm not telling English here. This is communication. कोई भी लैंग्वेज अच्छे से बोलने का क्या मकसद होता है? कोई भी लैंग्वेज में अच्छे से बोलने का क्या मकसद होता है? ताकि हम अच्छे से किसी को इंफॉर्मेशन दे सके, किसी को कन्विंस कर सके, जो हर फील्ड में हम लोगों को करना होता है. हम लोगों को हर एक फील्ड में लोगों को कन्विंस करना होता है, टू गेट अ जॉब, टू बी इन अ जॉब, टू डू अ बिजनेस वेरेवर यू आर. You need to influence people. As I told about the social influencers, influencing भी बहुत जरूरी है for any field. You need to solve a problem. You need to lead a team. You need to be a team member. You need to follow instructions. हर एक जगह में अच्छा communication होना बहुत जरूरी है. And अच्छा communication means जो मेरे thinking में है उसको हम अच्छे से express कर पाए. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है हम अपने लैंग्वेज में भी अच्छे से एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पाते हैं, लोग मिसअंडरस्टैंड करते हैं हम लोग. सो अ गुड कम्युनिकेशन इज इंपॉर्टेंट इन एवरी फील्ड. फॉर ऑल दिस थिंग्स वी नीड कम्युनिकेशन. ओके, these are the types of communication you all know: verbal, non-verbal, spoken, written, body language. सबसे ज़्यादा problem है हम लोगों का spoken communication. So we will, in this course, in this communication skills course, this is a job-oriented course. We will focus a little bit नहीं, हर चीज तो spoken होगा, isn't it? Whether it is any kind of things, it will be speaking exercises. इसके साथ कुछ थोड़ा सा written exercises भी होगा, which is professional writing. How to write a mail, how to write a CV, how to write a job application letter. This will be also taught in this classes. Communication is formal and informal. हम लोग communication classes इसलिए कर रहे हैं, हम लोगों को formal communication सीखना है. Fine. Non-verbal communication, which is our body language, is a very important part. जो कभी कभी बहुत wrong हो जाता है, जिसकी वजह से interview में chances नहीं मिलता. So I will teach you the importance of body language and practice. What to expect from these classes? Okay, speaking skills are required for an interview, group discussion, public speaking, career development, confidence, job opportunities, presentations. Everywhere you will need speaking skills. तो हम लोगों के कोर्स में ये सारा चीजें होगा. सारा चीज मतलब we will have interview, we will have presentation skills practices, we will have this thing public speaking practices, we will have a little bit of group discussions. So everything is centered around your good speaking skills. अगर आप अच्छे से speaking skills को समझ जाते हो तो आप इंटरव्यू में भी प्रेजेंट कर पाओगे अपने आप को, आप प्रेजेंटेशन भी अच्छी तरह से दे पाओगे. Fine. What we are going to learn here, apart from speaking, speaking is a part of everything. Apart from speaking, we will learn body language, gestures, postures, expressions, smiles, how these are going to help, how we are going to present ourselves in an interview, how we are going to present ourselves if I'm a teacher, if I'm a dietitian, if I'm in any other professions. Okay. Next is grooming. Okay, as I told, grooming is all about your good appearance. Dress, hair, shoes, accessories, the overall look by which you are presenting yourself. And nowadays, presentation of yourself has become very, very important in any kind of job. Any kind of job. The way you look, the way you stand before people is very important. We will learn here about presentation skills. How to give PPT presentations, which is an important part of teaching career as well as any corporate career as well as research career. हर जगह पे आपको presentation skills की जरूरत पड़ेगा. If you are a researcher doing a PhD, if you are a teacher, if you are a dietitian, if you are in any corporate profession, if you are into business, हर जगह में presentation आपको देना होता है. Not online. Sometimes you need to give offline presentations. So the way you should present slides before people is very important. Okay. Now the preparation stage. The preparation stage, this arrow में जो ये लिखा हुआ है ना, ये चीज हम लोग intricate में क्लास में सीखेंगे, इसीलिए अभी डिस्कस ज्यादा नहीं कर रहे. This is the preparation stage, as you can see here, how you will prepare yourself for presentations. Audience को जानने से शुरू करके the last step तक. I'm not discussing in detail here because these are about the class contents. CV making and application, a very, very important part. Most of the times you are not getting an interview call because there is something wrong in your CV. Many a times it is for the luck factor and any other factors, but many a times it is because of the wrong CV. आपको समझ में नहीं आता है कि CV का कितना competition है अभी. There is a lot of competition over CV making. So a CV is all about the information, design, smartness, preciseness, profession specific CV कैसा होगा, teaching के लिए कैसा होगा CV, एक corporate के लिए CV कैसा होगा, how to highlight your professions, very, very important. Those who have done my previous classes definitely knows about this. Job interview, the most important part, the main tension in our mind, job कैसे मिलेगा. What goes wrong in the job interview? Okay, so in the job interview, it is not about answering the questions that are being asked to you. आपको कुछ questions पूछते हैं, उसका आंसर करके चले आएंगे, जॉब मिल जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है. एक जॉब के लिए बहुत सारे चीजों के ऊपर फोकस करना होता है. Introducing, these are some common questions of interviews I have given here, and there will be profession specific questions. Apart from answering questions also, you have to maintain a lot of other things like your grooming, way of saying, your smile, your body language. This all will be taught in these classes. These are some common questions which are being asked in interviews. Introduce yourself, tell something about your strength and weakness, hobbies or skills, about your last job, and many other questions like this. Okay, so we will learn all this. Profession specific job skills. हर एक job के लिए कुछ common skills की जरूरत है. In whatever profession you are, you need teamwork. You need leadership in a later stage of your life. You need professional writing. You need professional way of approach. एक किसी को WhatsApp करेंगे, मेल करेंगे प्रोफेशनली, तो कैसे अप्रोच करना होता है. किसी को कॉल करेंगे, बॉस को कॉल करके कैसे अपना बात शुरू करेंगे ताकि बॉस को मतलब वी कैन कन्विंस हिम. कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स हर जगह में होगा, आपके साथ किसी और का अनबन होगा, उसको कैसे हैंडल करना है. वी विल ऑल्सो हैव अ लिटिल बिट ओवरव्यू ऑन दिस एंड हैव सम प्रैक्टिसेस ऑन दिस ऑल्सो. Promote your image, how you can promote yourself in any kind of platform. And last but not the least, we will have practices through role plays, means situational plays with different kinds of situations of professional and personal life. One person will be playing for example, one person is playing the role of a teacher, another person is playing the role of a student. How you are going to convince your student, how you are going to do student counseling or any other fields. Okay, so we will have situational plays or role plays where one-to-one practices will be there. 2 people will be involved in a role play, 2 or more than 2. Minimum 2 is required. Mock interviews, I will make you practice the interview questions, and then I will take ask you the interview questions and see how you can confidently answer them. PPT presentations, how this will be in the present practice exercises. You will make PPTs and present it in the class. I will help you with everything. Communication games will be there. So these are all practice exercises. This is a short overview of the communication classes. Yes. Now coming back to the question and answers that you are having. Any confusions you have, any questions you have, definitely I will answer about that. Let me see the chat box. So yes, I want to highlight that this is the overview about the class. If anybody has any urgency, they might leave the class. And if you have any questions to ask, please stay with me. Okay. Acha, Jyoti. Okay, Jyoti, you wanted, Jyoti, did you have any conversation with me? Jyoti, are you present? Is Jyoti present, who has asked about the course fees? Okay. Others, anyone have any other questions? Course fees, anyone? Acha. Jyoti, आपके साथ मेरा conversation नहीं हुआ है. Okay, fine. So I'm telling in this platform only. So the spoken English course fees is for this total course, it is 2,000. For the spoken English course, for the total course, it is 2,000. There will be weekly 1 mandatory classes, and in between there will be practice classes. The weekly classes for spoken English will be on the weekdays, either on a Monday or Tuesday. I will tell you the confirmed dates. And the time will be around 7:45 or 8 p.m. Okay. So I know many people might, because keeping in mind, many people are working, they need to come back home. I know many people might come back home late, that is after 8 p.m. also. In that cases, you will be getting help from me. Whatever portion of the class you are missing or whatever help you need, you will get help from me. So it is 2,000 for the spoken English whole course. It is a one-time payment. Yes, Madhumita, I'm coming to your question. Okay. And for the other course, it is 2,500. For the communication skills course, it is 2,500 for the complete course or the complete number of classes. We will have weekly 1 classes for around 3 months, because there will be mandatory 12 classes, and it will be definitely more than 12 with the practice classes. Without including the practice classes, I am telling mandatory 12 classes minimum. जब भी जो भी हम लोग मैंडेटरी क्लासेस बोलता है हमेशा उससे ज्यादा होता है. So excluding the practice classes in between, mandatory weekly 1 classes, 12 classes will be there. So it will be around 3 months. You can understand that if it starts in the second week of July, then it will continue at least July, August, September, maybe with the first week of October, depending on the puja holidays on and something. If some classes are left, वो पूजा के बाद कंटिन्यू करेंगे बिकॉज उस टाइम में पूजा दिवाली ये सब होता है. तो आई विल ट्राई टू कंप्लीट 90% ऑफ द कोर्स एटलीस्ट बिफोर द पूजा हॉलीडेज. आफ्टर दैट इफ समथिंग इज लेफ्ट, थोड़ा बहुत प्रैक्टिसेस एंड कुछ वो बाद में कंप्लीट कर लेंगे. ओके, वी विल ट्राई नॉट टू मिस एनी क्लासेस इन एनी ऑफ द वीक्स. अगर किसी दिन मंडे मिस हो जाता है तो वी विल ट्राई टू हैव द क्लास ऑन एनी अदर डेज. ओके, and the communication skills classes will be on Saturdays on the same time, 7:45 or 8 p.m. Okay, for details you please call me. You will have my contact number. And so these are the details. If you are doing both the courses, it is 2000 plus 2400, sorry, 2500 plus 2000, that is 4500 होता है. But अगर आप दोनों courses एक साथ start कर रहे हो, then it is 3500, not 4500. ओके, बट अगर आप अभी स्पोकन इंग्लिश क्लास करोगे, बाद में नेक्स्ट बैच में कम्युनिकेशन क्लास करोगे, तब आपको दोनों कोर्सेज की अलग अलग फीस ही देना पड़ेगा. ओके, अगर आप साइमल्टेनियसली एक साथ दो कोर्सेज करते हो तो वो 4500 की जगह 3500 है. And for my Cognize or MNT students, there are some discounts and something for which you can call me, because I am associated with Cognize platform for a long time, so that we can talk. But otherwise, this is a general fees for everyone. Okay, now there are some other questions also. You have said that you will start the classes within some days. Yes, from the next week, communication courses will start. How can I start practicing spoken English at home? Yes, I will guide you how to start. I will also tell those who are interested in joining the courses, because today you had the demo class. From tomorrow, like from 2nd July, within if you are doing any one of the courses, तो शायद आप communication मतलब अगर आप communication classes करोगे वो 8 जुलाई से start होगा, तो आपको जो फीस है वो 2nd जुलाई से 7th जुलाई के अंदर पे करना है. I will give the payment details and everything. So after this demo class, please do send me a text. Please do send me a message. I will send a Google form along with the payment details. Okay. You have to fill your basic details in the Google form. That is for my information. And you have to pay the fees within 7th of July for the communication classes, and within 9th of July for the spoken English classes. If you are doing both the courses, then you can pay the fees in 2 installments. That is, your fees will be 3,500. तो वो आप 2 installment में pay कर सकते हो. You can join the courses with admission fees of 2,000, and the 1,500 you can pay in the next month. उसका date हम बोल देंगे. तो for this you can pay in 2 installments. But if you are doing any one courses, you have to pay it just before the starting of the classes. For any kind of very tough, crucial financial problems you are facing, you can contact me. I will try to help you out as much as possible. Okay. Now, yes, Madhumita, and for others, those who will be confirming me, filling up the Google forms and all these things, I will tell you to record yourself on a topic which will be needed when the classes will be starting. आपको किसी एक टॉपिक के ऊपर एक रिकॉर्डिंग बनाना होगा. अगर ऑडियो कर सकते हो ऑडियो, या वीडियो होगा तो और भी अच्छा है. 1 मिनट 1.5 मिनट मतलब 1.5 से 2 मिनट मैक्सिमम एक वीडियो बनाना होगा. जैसा भी हो, खराब हो, डोंट थिंक अबाउट दैट. रैंडमली बनाओ. बहुत ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करके 10 बार प्रैक्टिस करके बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज वो वीडियो हम इसलिए देखेंगे ताकि मुझे आपका प्रॉब्लम समझ में आए. Okay, so start. Obviously, I will declare that when the class is starting. On the first day of the class, I will elaborate that. But अभी से आप लोग बनाना शुरू कर दोगे तो आपका time save हो जाएगा. Madhumita, you can do a lot of kind of practices which I told. Speak on any topic. Speak about your self-introduction and record yourself. Okay. Start. You can say start listening to English things, English channels or any other things. Madhumita, I will guide you personally also. Okay, because you have some specific questions which you have asked. Apart from this, what are the other questions? Those who are joining the course, और कोई किसी का question है जो हमने miss किया है in the chat box or something? अच्छा, any other questions you have you can ask me in over the phone, you can call me. Anyone is here who doesn't know my contact number? All of you are here, I guess, in the AG Communications group also, I guess. So all of you are having my contact number. Kisi ke paas contact number nahi hai to please you can tell me, I will give my contact number here. Okay. So now I will, those who are having any urgency, they can definitely leave the class. But if you are joining the courses, interested to join the courses, कोई भी question है दिमाग में आ रहा है, कुछ भी question है, आप मुझे पूछ सकते हो. I will take some feedbacks. So from a very short feedbacks from a few of my students who have given time for me, though I know many people have left, but still Megma, she wanted to give a feedback. Recently she has got a job also. Megma, can you give a very short, in short, a feedback about how you have improved yourself? Not about the classes, what you have done to improve yourself, what problems you used to face, so this kind of things. Can you tell about that? Or if Shonali is there with me, Shonali also wanted to speak. Shonali is there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Acha,
ma'am, I'm there.
Shonali, can you speak just 1 or 2 lines about what problems you used to face or what you have done yourself to improve yourself? Okay, just a little bit of
Yes, ma'am. At first, I mean, at first communication, I want to say my experience that how I improve myself. Even now, I am improving myself.
right.
I used to practice daily, and I used to listening I mean English story and English news channel, or I used to read the English newspaper also. It is really very helpful to read any kind of English newspaper or story book to improve
Okay.
your vocab, or to improve your communication level, or to improve your thinking ability. That is very
Okay.
important
Thank
for
you so much. That
this
is why I
communication.
wanted feedbacks from you. I have learned from my students. Believe me, as I told, some students shared with me that she learned from cartoon channels. So Shonali has told that she has learned from you have to find your liking. आपको कौन सा सोनाली को स्टोरी बुक्स पसंद है तो Shonali has started. Yes, Megma, I'm coming to you. So Shonali has been benefited from reading story books. अगर आपको story book पसंद नहीं है, अगर आपको रीडिंग ही उतना पसंद नहीं है, बुक्स पढ़ना उतना पसंद नहीं है, तो आप कुछ सुन सकते हो. यू कैन गो टू यूट्यूब एंड चूज योर फेवरेट टॉपिक. उसको इंग्लिश में चूज करो. अगर आपका क्रिकेट फेवरेट है, चूज समथिंग अबाउट क्रिकेट इन इंग्लिश. चूज अ मोटिवेशनल कोट इन इंग्लिश एंड स्टार्ट लिसनिंग टू इट. Make
And
listening in English a part of your life every day. If you can do it every day for 5 minutes, there is nothing better than that. अगर every day नहीं होता है, तो आप at least week में 2-3 दिन करो. Yes, Megma, what you
ma'am,
want to?
I want
Yes.
to say something that if 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 you want to if you want to build your communication level and confident, you have to practice in daily
Yes.
basis, at least 5 minutes.
Yes,
Give your
very good.
5
Yes.
minutes in 24 hours. You can give your 5 minutes at least.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you. And I'm very happy that you have highlighted this point. I'm happy with a new student who is Madhumita. Like right before the courses has start, right before the classes has start, she wants to know what she can do to improve herself. Right now, from she wants to do the practice. That is what I call being active. Madhumita, if you can continue this activeness, this attitude of yours till the end of the course, I can guarantee you that you will see a lot of improvement in yourself. So this is the attitude you should have to keep towards the end of the classes. कि आपको पूछना है, मैम मैंने ये किया, आपको खुद से पूछना है. There was there was my last batch students. I guess Rimpa was there. Rimpa is not present right now. So Rimpa used to make videos. She is also into teaching profession. She used to make videos herself and send it to me. मैम ये ठीक हुआ, मैम ये अच्छा हुआ, and I can show you कि एक वीडियो के साथ कितना improvement हुआ है उसका. So this is the initiative. Whenever you ask my help, I am always there to give you feedback to help you. But initiative आपको खुद से लेना भी होगा. Every time this is not spoon fed. Communication skills cannot be spoon fed. जितना आप एक्टिव रहोगे, एक चीज हम अपने तरफ से गारंटी करते हैं कि I will be helping you for this 3 months and beyond this 3 months whenever you want. Still my first batch students call me whenever they have an interview. मैम ये चीज का इंटरव्यू है, प्लीज आप सजेस्ट कर देंगे कैसे क्या करना है. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू हेल्प देम. टिल दे सेंड मी कि मैम सीवी ऐसा बनाया था, अभी कुछ अपडेट करना है, बिकॉज यू हैव टू अपडेट योर सीवी विद टाइम. I do help them. I'm happy to help them. अगर आप मुझसे connected रहोगे तो I am connected with you beyond the course timings. Okay. Thank you so much, Meghma. Can you share your views, like how or what are the ways you have improved yourself? Meghma, you are there?
Yeah.
Meghma, network problem হচ্ছে বোধহয় না তোমার? আচ্ছা, নো ইস্যুস মেঘমা, খুব নেটওয়ার্ক প্রবলেম হচ্ছে, তুমি লিভ করে জয়েন করতে পারো একবার, যদিও এখন আর সেরকম টাইম নেই. ইউ ক্যান রাইট ইন দ্য চ্যাট বক্স মেঘমা. আই আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড ইউর প্রবলেম. শি ওয়াজ ভেরি ইন্টারেস্টেড টু শেয়ার হার ফিডব্যাক. আই এম ভেরি সরি যে আমি ওর ফিডব্যাকটা নিতে পারলাম না. আর কারোর, আচ্ছা আরেকজন ছিল, আই এম ভেরি সরি, আই ফরগট টু সে হিজ নেম. আই শুড হ্যাভ আস্কড হিম টু গিভ দ্য ফিডব্যাক ইন দ্য বিগিনিং. অতনু না, সরি অতনু না, কার সাথে আমার কথা হলো, সরি, if Shomendu sir is there.
Shubhodip Maiti.
Shubhodip, sorry, Shubhodip. আমি একদম ভুলে গেছি Shubhodipের কথা. Is Shubhodip there? Shubhodip has a success story to share. Though there are 30 people left, but still, I guess Shubhodip has left. আচ্ছা,
No, Shubhodip is there, raised hand.
No,
Shubhodip,
ma'am.
you can tell.
আচ্ছা Shubhodip
Ma'am.
বলো. I'm sorry Shubhodip, মানে ইনিশিয়ালি ক্লাসটা একটু ডিলে হওয়ার পরের দিকে আমি
Bolo.
Okay.
প্লিজ ডু.
I will stop the recording now. So please tell.
Good evening, ma'am and sir and everyone. Actually, ma'am, I am Shubhodip Maiti. I have completed my MSc Food and Nutrition from Sikkim Skill University and also completed training internship as a dietitian. But actually, আমি এখানে ডিসক্লোজ করতে পারছি না কোন হসপিটাল থেকে করেছি. তো আমি এখানে আমি অ্যাকচুয়ালি কিছু কথা বলতে চাই. এখানে অ্যাকচুয়ালি অনেকেই লেফট করে গেছে, বাট এখন এখানে এই গ্রুপে যারা নিউ আছো বা যারা পুরনো আছো তারা তো সবাই জানবে. অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি স্যারের সাথে অনেকদিন ধরেই কগনাইজ গ্রুপের সাথে আমি অনেকদিন ধরে যুক্ত আছি, বাট আমি স্যারের যে ক্লাস হয় সেই ক্লাসের স্টুডেন্ট নয়, বাট আমি স্যারের সাথে অনেকদিন ধরেই স্যারের সাথে আমার চেনাশোনা. তো সেখান থেকে আমি সবসময় যখন স্যারকে স্যার সবসময় আমাকে হেল্প করে গেছে. যখনই কোনো কিছু প্রবলেম হয়েছে আমি স্যারকে বলেছি, স্যার কন্টিনিউয়াসলি হেল্প করেছে. অ্যান্ড ওয়ান্স মোর এগেন থ্যাঙ্কস স্যার অ্যান্ড ম্যাম, কারণ আই গট আ জব রিসেন্টলি. অ্যান্ড স্যারের প্রত্যেকটা মানে সবসময় হেল্প করেছে, মোটিভেট
সেই
করেছে,
হেল্পটা তুমি
inspiring
নিতে
করেছে.
পেরেছো, এটাই সবথেকে বড়
হ্যাঁ,
ব্যাপার.
Yes, ma'am.
নিতে পারাটা
And,
কিন্তু একটা বড় কোয়ালিটি.
হ্যাঁ, তো ইয়েস ম্যাম. তো ম্যাম আমি কিছু বলতে চাই এখানে এটাই যে এই গ্রুপে বা কগনাইজ নিউট্রিশন এমন একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম, এখানে যারা নিউ আছে হয়তো তোমাদের মধ্যে এই সময় অনেক কিছু ডাউট হবে যে কতটা পারবো বা পারবো না. আমি কিন্তু বলছি, আমি স্যারের ক্লাসটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমার লাইফে টার্নিং পয়েন্ট যদি হয়, স্যার মানে আমার বাড়িতে আমার মা বাবা বলেছে যে স্যারের যতটা ইচ্ছে আছে তোর অতটা ইচ্ছে নেই. স্যার সবসময় আমাকে এখানে ওটা করো সবসময় আমাকে পার্সোনালি অনেকবার বলেছে. এবার অ্যাকচুয়ালি ম্যাম আমি স্যার এখানে যারা স্টুডেন্ট আছে সবাইকে বলতে চাই যে শুধু এখন যা আমাদের কম্পিটিশন যেটা হচ্ছে, কর্পোরেট সেক্টর হোক, আইটিতে হোক, যেখানে যে প্ল্যাটফর্মে যেখানে যেতে চাও, শুধু তুমি পড়াশুনো করলে বা নিজের সাবজেক্টের উপর ডেপথ থাকলে হবে না. পাশাপাশি নিজের কমিউনিকেশন, নিজেকে স্টার্ট আপ রাখা, নিজের গ্রুমিং, এগুলোর জন্য কমিউনিকেশন আর স্পোকেন ইংলিশের ক্লাসটা দরকার. তো এই জন্য ম্যাম আর স্যার দুজনেই খুবই হেল্পফুল. কারণ সব ম্যাম স্যার যখনই স্যারকে আমি প্রত্যেকেই বলতে চাই যে কেউ যদি পার্সোনালি স্যারের কাছে, যারা পুরনো তারা, আমার যারা সিনিয়র দিদিরা বা দাদারা আছে ওরা তো আরো ভালোভাবেই জানে যে স্যার কেমন, ঠিক আছে. বাট এখানে যারা নিউ আছে তাদেরকে এটাই মেনশন করতে যাচ্ছি, তোমরা যদি হার্ড ওয়ার্ক করো আর কন্টিনিউয়াসলি লেগে থাকো স্যারের কাছে, তো তোমরাও একদিন সবাই সাকসেস পাবে. আর এটাই স্যার বলার ছিল.
মাচ, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ শুভদীপ।
Thank you,
অনেকে
so
লেফট
welcome.
করে গেছে, তো আমি তোমাকে রিকোয়েস্ট করব তোমার এই ফিডব্যাকটা বেঙ্গলিতেই হোক, কোনো প্রবলেম না, আমি দরকার হলে ট্রান্সলেট করে দেব। তুমি একবার আমার কমিউনিকেশন
ও
স্কিলস
একটা ফিডব্যাক দিয়েছিল বেঙ্গলিতে, কালকে আমি শেয়ার করেছি।
হ্যাঁ, ওটা তাহলে কমিউনিকেশন স্কিলস গ্রুপেও একবার শেয়ার করা, এই জন্য যে শুভদীপ কিন্তু আমার কমিউনিকেশন ব্যাচের স্টুডেন্ট না।
শুভদীপ একদিন অ্যাটেন্ড করেছিল,
একদম,
আমাকে আজকে বললো শুভদীপ যে অনন্যা ম্যামের একটা ক্লাস আমি অ্যাটেন্ড করেছিলাম, জাস্ট বেসিক ইন্টারভিউ স্কিল, ওখান থেকে কিছু কোশ্চেন আমার একদম লেগে গেছে যে হোয়াট ওয়্যার ইউ ওয়ান্ট টু সি আফটার 5 ইয়ার, বা ওয়াই উই শুড সিলেক্ট ইউ, এতজন তো আছে তোমাকেই কেন নেব। সো
Right.
এইগুলো শুভদীপ 4-5টা ইন্টারভিউ দিয়েছিল আমার সাথে পরিচয়ের পর। ও হতাশ হয়ে পড়ছিল বারবার, কিন্তু ও আমাকে ছাড়েনি। ওর যেটা পজিটিভ, ও আমাকে কিন্তু মানে স্যার আপনাকে বিরক্ত করছি, স্যার আপনাকে জ্বালাচ্ছি, ও কিন্তু লেগেছিল।
রাইট,
তো তখনই মনে হয় আমি তাকে হেল্প করব যদি কেউ আমার সাথে লেগে থাকে। তো শুভদীপ নিজেই বললো যে ও এমএনটিরও স্টুডেন্ট না, কগনাইজেরও না। সো কগনাইজ এমনই একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম, এখন কমার্শিয়ালি অনেক স্ক্যাম হচ্ছে বলেই আমি এটা নিয়ে বলতে চাই যে এখানে কোনো মানিটারি বেনিফিটের থেকে আমি চাই যে স্টুডেন্ট বেনিফিট বেশি আমার কাছে ইম্পর্টেন্ট। এবং শুভদীপ হয়তো কতটা জানি না, ও যেদিন বলেছে যে আমি এই কোম্পানিতে জব পেয়েছি, সেই কোম্পানির ও আরো একটা পজিটিভ তোমাদের বলতে চাই, ঘরের দরজার পাশে না কোনো সময় জব পাওয়া যায় না। ও নিজের কমফোর্ট জোন ছেড়ে এতদিন কলকাতা ইন্টারভিউ দিয়ে এখন আগরতলা যাচ্ছে, এবং তোমরা সবাই জানো আগরতলা খুব একটা বেশি ট্রেনের কোনো কমিউনিকেশন নেই, ওকে ফ্লাইটে করে, ও মোটামুটি মফস্বলের ছেলে, ও আগরতলা চলে যাচ্ছে। অনলি মোটিভেশন যে সৌমেন্দু স্যার ওকে জবটা প্রোভাইড করতে পেরেছে। এবং আরো অর্গানাইজেশন, আর একটা বড় ফার্মাসিউটিক্যাল কোম্পানি সে নিতে পারেনি বলে, মানে তার আপার লেভেলে গিয়ে শুভদীপের ইন্টারভিউতে গ্রুমিংটাতেই আটকে যায়। শুভদীপ গ্রুমিংটাতেই আটকে যায়। কোম্পানির নাম বলতে আমার ক্ষতি নেই, সানোফি ছিল, এবং সানোফি স্যারের তখন মনে হয়েছে এই ছেলেটার এত চেষ্টা, গ্রুমিং এ আটকে গেল। আমাকে বলেছিল যে তুমি একটু গ্রুমিংটা দেখো। পরের কোম্পানি আরো বড় ফার্মাসিউটিক্যাল কোম্পানি, কোনো ছোট বড় কম্পেয়ার করছি না, অ্যাবট নিউট্রিশনেও জবটা পেয়ে গেল। সো ফেলিওর ইজ দ্য পিলার অফ সাকসেস। ওর ফেলিওর ছিল বলেই সাকসেস হলো, এবং সেই কোম্পানির ম্যানেজার অ্যাবট কোম্পানির ম্যানেজারকে সিভি ফরওয়ার্ড করেছে যে আমি নিতে পারলাম না, ছেলেটাকে আপনারা দেখুন, এবং ও এক চান্সে ইন্টারভিউ করেছে। এগুলো হচ্ছে খুব ছোট ছোট সাকসেস স্টোরি। শুভদীপ আজকে নিজেই বলতে আগ্রহী, এবং হি ইজ গোয়িং টু আগরতলা। এবং শুধু তাই নয়, শুভদীপের ডায়েটিশিয়ান লিড এবং শুভদীপের এরিয়া ম্যানেজার, যেহেতু অ্যাবট আমার পুরনো কোম্পানি, থরলি ওর সম্বন্ধে বলে রেখেছি যে ছেলেটাকে যেন মানে কোনো আঁচ পেতে দেওয়া না হয়, আগলে রাখা হয়। এবং ওর যে ডায়েট চার্ট শেখানো, ওর যে জয়েন করার পর হেল্প করা, সেটা পুরো আমার দায়িত্বেও চলে আসলো। হ্যাঁ, সো যেটাকে বলি আমরা সমর্পণ করো, আমি তোমার দায়িত্ব নিচ্ছি। যতক্ষণ তুমি তোমার সমর্পণ করছো না, সো আই উইল নট বি এবল টু টেক ইউর রেসপন্সিবিলিটি। এবং থ্যাঙ্কস টু শুভদীপের বাবা, যিনি একজন বাবা হয়ে অনেকবার আমার সাথে ফলো আপ করেছেন, এবং ওনাকেও আমি প্রণাম জানাচ্ছি যে ওরকম বাবা পাওয়া ভাগ্যের ব্যাপার।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
থ্যাংক ইউ। ওকে,
থ্যাংক ইউ
emotional শুভদীপ, থ্যাংক ইউ। ইটস লাইক অল অ্যাবাউট মানে আওয়ার জার্নি। হ্যাঁ,
ইয়েস,
হ্যাঁ স্যার, ম্যাম, আর আমি এটাও বলতে চাই যে স্যার, ম্যাম, আপনাদের দুজনের যেন ব্লেসিং থাকে আমার উপর, কারণ এর ফিউচারে আমার জাস্ট একটা জার্নি সবে শুরু হলো একটা প্রফেশনাল ওয়ার্ল্ডে, তো আপনাদের হেল্প লাগবে। আর আমি সবসময়ই ম্যাম স্যার আপনাদের পাশে থাকবো। মানে অনেকেই বলে, অনেকেই করে যে ভুলে যায় হয়তো, আপনাদের দেখুন ম্যাম স্যার, আমি এটা পার্টিকুলারলি বলতে চাই যে ওইভাবে মানে আমি হয়তো গুছিয়ে বলতে পারছি না, যদি কোনোদিন আপনাদের হেল্প করতে পারি বা লাগতে পারি, সেটা আমার একদিক থেকে এবার ভালো লাগবে আর কি।
নিশ্চয়ই লাগতে পারে শুভদীপ, তোমরাই আমাদের সাহস, তোমরা আমাদের পাশে আছো, এটাই আমাদের সাহস। থ্যাংক ইউ শুভদীপ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Now I am audible.
ইয়েস,
হ্যাঁ,
Okay, ma'am. ম্যাম, আমি ভিডিও অন করছি না, তাহলে আবার নেটওয়ার্ক উড়ে যেতে পারে।
হ্যাঁ, এমনিতেও মানে ইটস লাইক কোয়াইট দ্য এন্ড অফ দ্য ক্লাস, বাট স্টিল তোমরা আমার সঙ্গে আছো, সেই জন্য তোমরা কথা বললেও আমার ভালো লাগে। যদিও সময়টা অনেকটা লেট হয়ে গেল আজকে, বাট যারা সঙ্গে আছে তারা কথা বললে আমার সবসময় ভালো লাগে। ইয়েস,
Hello everyone. My name is Meghma Nyogi. I am Ananya ma'am and Shomendu sir's student, and I want to share my feelings that before this communication course, I even had no idea
what will be this course and how will I get the benefit. But today I am encouraging everyone that really it's very nice and it's very important for any kind of field, and it's a journey to nourish our skills, and it also helps us to boost our own skills and our own potentiality to encourage how to grow. Even I was very nervous, and still now I am very nervous, but nowadays I can handle my stress. That ma'am helps a lot how to deal with those conditions, and I must have to share that it's very important to communicate during even interviews, and in the CV making class, in the how to handle the stressful conditions in interview board, ma'am has gives us very encouraging knowledges, and it's really help to ma'am and sir. Without them we cannot be there. And I can say that if you are with ma'am and you listen ma'am's instruction, sir's instruction, you always are there, and you can do your all tasks and you will improve. And practice makes us perfect, so we need more of practice, and ma'am has gives us very new innovative ideas, and we are actually enjoying a lot. It's not only a task. If you involved in our those families, you can get very innovative ideas how to motivate your own growth. And like in English speaking, we told na we are out of words, and sir and ma'am এর ব্যাপারে বলতে গেলে আমার এটা হয় যে এটাও আমার এমন
Out of
একটা
words.
জায়গা যে স্যার ম্যাম কে নিয়ে বলতে গেলে আমার আউট অফ ওয়ার্ডস হয়ে যায়, মানে
Thank you so much.
কানেকশনস। থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার এন্ড ম্যাম, এভাবেই পাশে
Thank you.
থাকবেন, and we are always there.
Thank you so much. For few students like Meghma or Shubhodip যেভাবে বললো, আরো আমাদের এরকম অনেকই স্টুডেন্টস আছে who are